Sumit Chaturvedi then caught up with Mr. RC Bhargava, Chairman Maruti Suzuki, and asked him particularly about the yen impact.
To talk on various subjects. So thanks for talking to us first of all. So in the last few days we have seen yen becoming stronger against the dollar, and it's becoming stronger. It poses a challenge to Maruti Suzuki. How do you plan to face that challenge, and what kind of challenge it is posing to you?
You know, the yen is not a currency which has ever remained steady. It has always gone up and down. The present value of the yen in terms of rupees is still far lower than what it was a few years ago. We overcame that also. Today, in fact, if you compare with what was happening, let's say 3 years ago, we are far better. At the same time, we have also been localizing a lot of the inner part imports, and that percentage has dropped substantially, especially for the older models. And that itself was done because we wanted to insulate ourselves against this currency fluctuation factor. So to an extent, what you saw in the increase in our margins and things in the last couple of years was a reflection of the fact that the local content had increased, imports had decreased, and also at that time the yen had weakened.
So also we would like to understand what amount of the royalty is being paid in yen now, especially the newer cars which have come, the Brezza, Baleno. What kind of royalty out of the overall cars is going in yen terms, and is it a serious challenge now, especially on the new cars?
No, I think the Brezza royalty will be in rupees because that's a new product. But yes, you are right, the older cars will all have royalties according to the old agreements, which was signed at the time when the system was in yen. So as I said, this has been happening over the past, will continue. I don't think it's going to make very much of a difference at all.
So now the reports are coming which are saying that the monsoon will be above normal this time. So after 2 years of below par monsoon, how big is that a relief for you, having a above normal monsoon?
Well, it was certainly unusual for 2 monsoons to continue to be bad. And the probability or the possibility of a good monsoon coming is very high. So I hope a good monsoon comes because while it improves our rural sales to an extent, it's not all that major. But what is good for us is that it helps other segments of the economy improve. And when all segments of the economy start doing better, it helps car sales.
So a few days back, Supreme Court again extended the deadline of not registering the vehicles, the diesel vehicles in NCR area. That's what something we were not hoping for, at least if not expecting. So what kind of again a message it's giving, and how prepared are you to handle that challenge? Because it's not clear till when this registration is not allowed now.
The Supreme Court ban as it exists does not impact on Maruti. So we are not affected. But as a car industry, we are concerned about the Supreme Court order because I'm not sure if this will be construed as something which one should not say because it is sub judice. But the fact is that we believe that a ban on new cars is actually contraindicated, because if the object is to reduce pollution, you would reduce pollution by actually banning the use of the much more polluting older cars than by banning the cleaner cars which are coming in. Delhi has 6 lakh diesel cars. Of these 6 lakhs, about 2 lakh cars are cars which are pre-Bharat 1 even. These are older cars. Now their pollution levels is almost 6 times the pollution level of the Bharat 4 cars. So one is seeing that the result of the Supreme Court thing will be that Bharat 4 cars will not come into the market. But the pre-Bharat 1 cars will continue, and those 2 lakh cars are equivalent to 12 lakh new cars.
So Toyota has put a freeze on its future plans, because of this policy flip-flop and Supreme Court order as well. As far as your plans go, where do they stand as far as diesel cars are concerned, diesel models are concerned?
See, all car makers are impacted if policy is not stable and is not long term, any policy. And the automobile industry as a whole has always been saying that we would like stable, long-term policies. We do not like frequent changes in the way government or any other body looks upon what the automobile industry should do today, and tomorrow it changes and day after it changes again. So what's happening to Toyota, if more policies keep changing, will happen to all of us. And the automobile industry, which is one of the major drivers of manufacturing activities, is going to be adversely affected.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.